Need some coins for that God Squad you've always wanted? For fast and the cheapest coins anywhere, make sure you guys check out MMOEXP.com and use code ZERK for 5% off your order. Link is in the description.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
What's going on, guys? It's Zirksee coming at you today with another YouTube video, and today I'm going to be going over the top 10 players in Madden 22 that I feel like really need an upgrade. Now, I did this video a couple of times last year, and it's great to kind of see your guys' opinions on who you think as well deserves an upgrade. Obviously, there's a lot more players than just 10 that need an upgrade. There's even some high-name players that I had to leave off of this list to really come down to players that don't have higher overall cards, some players that don't even have upgrades, and they're definitely some of the best players in the league, and they need an upgrade. Now, I do want to give a shout out to Drift for being a part of the Noti Gang. If you guys want a chance to shout out in the next video, drop a like in the vid, make sure you guys are subbed to the channel, to notification bell on, and comment down below Noti Gang. Now, one thing I do want to mention, guys, is I am recording this video on Monday before EA does any sort of Team of the Week reveals tonight or tomorrow, with Tuesday. It is very possible that, one or two people specifically that I can think about here could potentially be in the Team of the Week. But as of this very moment, they need an upgrade badly. And to start off my list, I'm going to start with Justin Jefferson. Now, he does have 542 yards and over 40 catches. Now, if you take a look at kind of his stat line, right, he's had a lot of really good weeks, not necessarily insane weeks. And by insane, I mean like 180 yards and 3 touchdowns type insane. You know what I mean? Like, he's not ending up getting any sort of Team of the Week card, but that's no excuse for why Justin Jefferson, one of the best wide receivers in the NFL, only has an 83 overall core elite and no upgrades at all. I definitely feel like Justin Jefferson deserves an upgrade. And with 586 yards, DJ Moore is definitely having an insane year for the Carolina Panthers. By the way, I have him in fantasy, so trust me, I know this man has been going off pretty much every single week, with the exception of the Eagles game. I know he didn't really have the greatest game there, but versus my Cowboys, he absolutely torched us, and I have to say I'm kind of surprised that he hasn't gotten any sort of even a Team of the Week, like, I don't know, middle set piece, higher set piece, whatever, because he has had multiple weeks where he could have potentially got an upgrade, and yet EA, once again, has not given DJ Moore anything, and as one of the best wide receivers in the league this year, and currently it's almost November, he needs a card. And of course, if we're talking wide receivers, JaMarr Chase has to be on this list. 754 yards. This dude is on an insane pace right now. Cooper Kupp is just slightly ahead of him in receiving yards, and Cooper Kupp is like on pace to break Calvin Johnson's record, which is just nuts. JaMarr Chase is pretty close to that as well. He has had just a crazy start to his career, the best start to a wide receiver's career ever through 7 games. Now, I will say it is very possible that JaMarr Chase does end up getting the Team of the Week this week. I think it's definitely possible, so remember that I'm recording this video before Team of the Week comes out or anything. It is very possible he ends up getting Team of the Week for these 200-yard performance, and I know he already has an 86 overall card, but with how he's playing, I think he deserves an upgrade really soon. Now, tied for 4th in the league with 6.5 sacks, we have Hassan Reddick for the Panthers. Once again, another Panthers player that doesn't have any upgrades right now, and only having a 78 overall with 6.5 sacks, I think definitely deserves an upgrade. Now, I will say, keep in mind, guys, we do have Most Feared Part 3 still to come out. I don't know what day it's coming out. Probably Friday, more than likely, seeing as how the first 2 releases were on a Friday. So, Hassan Reddick, maybe he'll be in there. He is definitely a pretty fast edge rusher. 78 overall with 81 speed, 83 acceleration. So let's say Reddick ends up getting an upgrade and goes up to, say, a 90 overall. I would like that card a lot. I think a 90 overall, 91 overall, whatever type of upgrade he would get would be pretty good. He's going to be a very fast edge rusher. And right there with Hassan Reddick with 6.5 sacks is Matthew Judon. Now, I have to say, I'm kind of surprised he didn't get any sort of Team of the Week set piece. I believe I've had in my predictions I want to say twice now to get like a team of the week set piece on the defense side of the ball. Maybe only once, but I feel like I've had him in there twice already. And I have to say I'm kind of surprised he hasn't gotten any sort of upgrade because Judon has been really good for the Patriots. Now, I think I've only watched like 3 Patriots games, I want to say, this year. And in every single game, you can really tell Matthew Judon is making a difference. He has definitely been one of their best free agent signings. So Matthew Judon, I definitely think I would love to see him get an upgrade because he deserves one. Do I think the card would be really good? Probably not, because he's not the fastest outside linebacker, but regardless, he deserves an upgrade. And as I mentioned Cooper Kupp earlier with JaMarr Chase, yes, Cooper Kupp also deserves an upgrade. 809 yards through 7 games is just ridiculous. Cooper Kupp has been destroying literally every single defense that he plays against, so I absolutely believe that he deserves to get a major upgrade. I almost feel like they're pulling a Tyler Lockett with him, and they haven't saved for like a limited of some sort or some sort of promo card, because the fact that he only got an 84 overall card right here for, 9 catches, 163 yards, 2 touchdowns, and he's had other weeks where he's just been going off and could have got potentially the Team League hero or more Team League upgrades and hasn't really gotten much. I really feel like they're saving him for some sort of upgrade, and I think he needs it now. And I know this list has a lot of wide receivers, but that's just because the wide receivers in the NFL right now are absolutely going off, and they're not really getting upgrades. DeVante Adams, 744 yards, another wide receiver that has really just been killing the league, and I think deserves to get another upgrade. Now, I will say I am not the biggest fan of DeVante Adams' cards, and I usually tend to stay away from them, because he's just not very fast, right? 88 overall, 84 speed, not my liking. But regardless, one of the best receivers in the league, he needs an upgrade. All he has is a Team League +1 right now. I think maybe he could end up getting a Team of the Week card. Maybe you should check out the Team League prediction video from this morning. Maybe not for this current week, if you know what I'm saying. But DeVante Adams, we'll see. And with 1,800 passing yards, 16 touchdowns, and 4 interceptions, yeah, Dak Prescott is having an incredible year. And the Cowboys as well are 5-1, very much so thanks to Dak Prescott. He has been playing very well and only has an 81 overall currently. This is a player that I see pretty much under every single Team of the Week reveal from EA, because every week he kind of just goes off and is deserving of some sort of upgrade. And every single time a new promo comes out, I see all the Cowboys fans in my comment section and over on Twitter as well saying no new Dak Prescott, and I agree. Obviously, I'm a Cowboys fan, but this is completely unbiased. This man is playing like one of the top quarterbacks and only has an 81 overall quarterly. No upgrades yet this year. Now, I think he's pretty much on pace to get comeback player of the year, so I think EA knows that, and they're going to have to give him a limited time card later on in the year. But Dak still deserves something big right now. Of course, if we're talking about players that are on pace to get an NFL honors card, that would be Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray potentially, and I say potentially because there are a lot of other really good candidates. Tom Brady, Derrick Henry, some other quarterbacks as well. Kyler Murray could very well win MVP this year with how he's playing and how well the Cardinals are doing. So Kyler Murray only having an 87 overall Team of the Week card, I think that Kyler deserves to get a higher overall card. And Cardinals fans are definitely letting EA know pretty much every single day. And the final player on my list is going to be Joe Mixon. He is currently 3rd in the league when it comes to rushing yards right now with 539 rushing yards. And I know he has an 86 overall card from the Gridiron Guardians promo. I don't really feel like that's good enough for how well of a season he's actually having. So with that being said, guys, I hope you did enjoy the video. And if you did, make sure you guys drop a like in the video. And of course, hit that sub button down below. Let me know some other players that you think deserve an upgrade. There were some big name players that I had to leave off this list because I wanted to make it 10. One big player I will say, even though he has an 88, is Stafford. Stafford's been playing at MVP level as well, and I just couldn't fit him in here. So with that being said, hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. See you guys next time.